know, you always hope that what you're doing works and that it matters. I love all the boys that come and spend time with me. I just want these young men to be the best young men that they can possibly be. It doesn't matter to me where they go to school, what profession they choose. If you just become a man, if you do what you say you're gonna do, if you live and honor God, if you grow up to respect women, if you're law-abiding, if you're courteous, if you develop kindness. I always wanted God to make me relevant.
All right. All right. All right. Bring it in. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where we talk about how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. And you know what? Today, we just going to jump into it on the manhood tip, if that's okay. All right. So you guys, as you know, I am a former men's counselor turned love coach, and this is our show, Secrets of the Mind of a Man. And I got something different here, because we talk a lot about Steve Harvey and his impact on women, and some of the guys like it and some of the guys don't. But you know what? This man is impacting culture. This is what we're talking about, how Steve Harvey is affecting culture and men. Let's see what he has to say on this. And I want you to watch for this, because there's some women out there who believe that all is lost. All is lost, that there's no good men, and you know, but I want you to see what this man is doing, as well as what we as a men's community can also do and have impact on people. So you guys take a look at this. I'll stop it occasionally through this as we get through. So, all right, here we go.
You obviously know that I don't have any idea what's going on my own show, because my daughter just went to break on the last break, and that ain't her job. So, Brandon, what's really going on here?
Are you ready for a surprise? Yes, of course you are.
All right, cool.
Somebody's here to say thank you.
Mr. Harvey, in my life, I didn't see any clear path to success. I was losing motivation, and I didn't think I could move forward. I was at your 2009 mentoring camp. You taught me that true success was built on the back of perseverance and dedication. So I applied myself in my first year of college. I got a 4.0 GPA, and I got a scholarship to Temple University. I wanted to come here today to say thank you for giving me the motivation and the ambition to become successful. And I honestly can't tell you how much I appreciate that. From the heart, man. Thank you.
All right, so that's one of the young men. For you guys that don't know, Steve Harvey has his own mentoring camp. He goes into the inner cities, and he gathers these young men to come out to his farm here in Georgia. And he has a mentoring camp, brings in some celebrities, and the boys have to stay there for I think a couple of weeks, but it's life-changing for them. And so these are some of the young men who graduated through their program. And I want you to hear what they're doing. You know, sometimes all we hear is bad news and fighting and what's not going right. But I want you to hear what is going right. All right, let's get back to it.
Mr. Harvey, my mom did everything she could do to create a better lifestyle for my siblings and I. Growing up in the circumstances that I grew up in, I could have easily gone down the wrong path. I remember being reluctant to even go to the camp, but honestly, it was a huge turning point in my life. I thank God for meeting you, your wife, and the different mentors in 2010, because they really showed me an example of what to aspire to be. I was blessed to receive the Bill and Melinda Gates Scholarship. Right now, I'm a senior at UT Austin, studying education. Here, I'm also mentoring younger men as well. It's trying to show them how to aspire to be a better man as well. So from the bottom of my heart, Mr. Harvey, thank you.
All right, that's a good one. So we got a young man here who's impacted by the camp, you know, and I want to say this to the moms. moms, listen, I know I've been one of those boys who mom had to, right? I've been one of those kids, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. Yes, they act like they can't hear you. Yes, they put those earphones in and act like they're not listening, but they're listening. So don't stop talking. Don't stop encouraging. Don't stop looking out for opportunities for your kids. All right, let's watch the next one.
I contemplated suicide because I was bullied and I felt inadequate. By being in your 2011 camp, it taught me to love myself and to be a better man. I used to look back and I didn't know what I was gonna do with myself. And I had the opportunity to start my own program, actually, my anti-bullying event called the NAB event, the Night Against Bullying, where I can help people in my community who are getting bullied. I never got a chance to really say thank you for all the things that you've done for me, but I'm so happy that I'm here today, you know, to show you how much you mean to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Mr. Harvey. Thank you.
You see that one? This young man just said that he was contemplating suicide. Listen, you don't know what's going on in these boys' mind. You don't know what's going on in their hearts, and you have no idea. Just showing that you care might turn into this young man who's now hosting his own program, helping other kids, other boys, and we're affecting culture. So one man's decision to open a camp impacted so many, probably more than he'll ever see. All right, let's keep going. We're doing a happy story here today.
Performing poorly in school, and I didn't understand why my mom kept pressuring me to do better. I ended up in a juvenile detention center. I was negligent. I couldn't understand why my mom kept instilling things in me. I didn't understand why she wanted me to go so hard to get what I want and, you know, be successful. At that 2012 camp, I came to a realization that in order to know what you want, you have to say what you want. And that's what I learned at the camp. And now I'm the senior class treasurer, and I've been accepted into my mom's alma mater, North Carolina A&T State University. I'd like to thank you for pulling out a mirror and showing me that I have the potential to be anything that I put in my mind. Thank you so much, really.
That's powerful. That's powerful. Listen, that's powerful. I used to be a men's counselor, and I spent a lot of time as a boys counselor. I was the counselor who went to the youth detention center and did in-home counseling with the kid who was there. And I saw kids in there who were in there for murder. I saw kids who were never going home. They're never going home. In their 15 years old, 16 years old, committed a murder. And when they leave, when they age out, they're going on to the big house with the big boys. And some of them are never going home. So when you see a young man like this is powerful. This is impact, y'all. This is what we need more of in our community. Men, I want y'all to watch this and figure out how you can impact your community. What can you do? Don't just talk about the problem and talk about being red pill and all of this. How can you positively influence our community? Let's go.
I knew I had negative influences in my life. I needed a role model. Mr. Harvey, attending your camp this past year, it was an honor, to be honest. I just want to say thank you because it helped me to mature in a way that I couldn't even fathom. You taught me that if you want something, only you can determine if you're going to get it or not. You have to go get it. Mr. Harvey, I love you because you showed me love and you didn't even know me.
Powerful. Powerful. Listen, you have no idea what happens when you take the time up with a young boy. And this is for the young boys. And I'm encouraging the men to find young men that you can encourage. You might feel like I don't have nothing to give to a young boy, but sometimes they just need you to teach them the game. not the woman hating game, but the woman loving game. Teach them the life game. Teach them the manhood game. Teach them how to be a man. And you have no idea. Look, you don't have to spend a whole lot of time with a kid. Maybe it's a kid in your neighborhood. Maybe it's your neighbor's son, right? Maybe you could just say something to him when you see him. Maybe you may not even be a direct mentor to him, but him seeing you doing the right thing. Maybe you might have a neighbor who puts the trash out. Little boy got to put out the trash. Maybe you say something to him when you see him. Say something encouraging, and you have no idea what happens next. All right. I need y'all to hit the like button. Come on, hit the like button on this. Hit that subscribe button. We got more coming. We're not just doing gender war stories and all of this. We're bringing all of it because we want you to be better on all sides. All right.